This fancy box just came in the mail, and that is the American Express Platinum card, the best card for travel. In this video, I want to take it out of the box, show you what it looks like, and go over the benefits to see if you might want to apply for the American Express Platinum card. As somebody who likes to travel as much as possible with my wife, Jenny, hopefully this card will prove that it is definitely worth the hefty annual fee of $695. So this is what the box looks like. I want you to have a good view of it. Obviously, I blurred out my address so that you don't see it. It has the American Express logo on it, and it's very fancy box. I've never got a box like this for any credit card I've gotten in the past. So why don't we just start opening it? Okay, let's open this up. All right, that was kind of a lot of work. All right, let's see here. All right, there it is. Welcome to Platinum. Unlock a world of experiences. This is what the card looks like. It's pretty nice in my opinion. So there we go, that's the card, and that's extremely heavy. I have never had a card, I don't think, to be this heavy before. And then that's what the back looks like, and there's the front. Looks pretty nice. Okay, these couple items came out of the box, but just to save time, I want to do that just over to the side, but here we go. It says welcome on it, and there's really nothing too special on the back, but then on the back of some of these, they have the benefits right on there. So we'll get into that in a little bit, and then some more benefits right here and a lot more benefits right there. It is a very expensive card, so I expect there to be some benefits. And then I haven't opened up this yet. I think it's just telling you all the terms, the card member agreement. Nothing too special there. More of this, more of the terms. All right, nothing too special in that envelope. Since this is such an expensive credit card with a $695 annual fee, I wanted to make sure we're getting the most amount of benefits we could out of this card. One of the main ways you can do that is searching for the high sign-up bonus. If you're not familiar with American Express credit cards, they do say that the welcome offer is not available to people that have had this card in the past or have had previous versions of this card. That's why it was so important to me to find the best sign-up bonus possible, 150,000 points, because if I had signed up for this card when I got significantly less points for signing up, then I was losing out on all of that value that I would never be able to get ever again. If I use my points wisely, this 150,000 points can actually turn into $3,000 worth of value if I transfer them out to partners and use them for travel. So if I pay $695 in the first year, but with the sign-up bonus, I get $3,000 of value, that means that I am profiting huge from this, and that's not including the other benefits I get from this card. So now hopefully you're starting to see why I could justify this expense. I'm not saying everybody should go out and do this, but it made sense for me. The first benefit that is listed on the American Express website, and it's a pretty big one, it is 5 times points on hotels and flights booked through American Express travel portal. This is definitely something you can take advantage of if you are a frequent traveler. I tend to fly and spend nights in hotels more than the average person, so I am beyond happy with 5 times points from flights and hotels on the Amex travel portal, but also 5 times points on flights outside of the Amex portal. Now, of course, other credit cards offer something very similar to this. I have the Chase Freedom Flex right now, and if you book through Chase, you also get 5 times points with that card. So not really a huge benefit here to using American Express travel, but at least you can kind of price match and find the best option. So if Amex happens to have a cheaper option than Chase, then we'll definitely go with that. The annual fee on my Chase card is actually $0. That's probably why I would favor that card over this one. And you might start to think, okay, well, then that's not even worth it if you can get a no annual fee card and get the same exact benefits. But this credit card has so much more to offer that I do think it will be worth it for us and maybe for you. The next one is a $200 annual credit that you can use for hotels. Unfortunately, you cannot use this for every hotel that you want to stay at. There are very specific ones here on the website listed that you can use. I know that some people like to find cheap hotels in that collection, and so they're hardly spending any money on that. You just get a free $200. I don't know how useful this will be because, like I said, you can only use it at select hotels. So we'll just have to move on to the next benefit. $200 annual airline fee credit. This one will be useful because you can use it for things like checked bags or food you buy on a plane. This is not just a $200 just general airline credit. You have to select a specific airline at the start of the year so that you can start charging your money to your card for that airline, and then you can use up to $200 and get that for free. It is very important to know exactly what counts as an airline incidental fee so that you're not spending money on stuff that you ordinarily wouldn't just because you think American Express is going to cover it and then they end up not covering. If you choose Delta as your airline, you could go to the Sky Club for free, and then if you're bringing a guest, it is going to cost $50. And so you can definitely use that and American Express will cover it. You can also use this $200 credit for checking bags with Delta. But if you are going to fly a partner airline like KLM or Air France and you try to check a bag with them, even if you bought your ticket through Delta, they will not cover this baggage fee. $155 Walmart Plus credit. This will help pay the $12.95 monthly fee that it costs to be a part of Walmart Plus. I don't really see huge benefit in this other than filling up at gas stations. You can get 10 cents off per gallon at Walmart stations, and I believe Sam's Club and a few others. You also get Paramount Plus for free, and you get free delivery from Walmart if you want that. There hasn't been a ton of value so far to justify that $695 annual fee, but the big thing I want to talk about is airport lounges. That's coming up in a little bit, but one of the other big things is the $240 entertainment credit. This will pay for things like ESPN Plus, Hulu, Disney Plus, or just the whole Disney bundle of all three of those, or Sirius XM or Audible. Two of the other ones that can help for this statement credit is Peacock and the New York Times subscription. You get a $20 statement credit every single month. And so even though we didn't have to get Peacock, even though we didn't have to get the Disney bundle, we get it for free anyway. So we might as well take advantage of it. Get Hulu, get Disney Plus, get ESPN Plus, and get Peacock, all for free essentially. Just use the card and then they will give us a statement credit after they see those purchases on the card up to $20 every single month. $200 Uber Cash every single year. This is helpful. It's $15 every single month, and I believe that they up that in December to give you additional credit on there. There's definitely at least one time per month that I'm either using Uber or Uber Eats, so I absolutely love this credit. It was a little bit difficult for me to justify this expense when I was first looking at it because I'm like, well, Uber Eats has a pretty high delivery fee, service fee, and of course you want to tip your driver well, but Uber Eats is usually running a pretty good promotion at least once per month, so I can actually save money on there. And then with the Uber rides, I am catching an Uber maybe like once every month or once every 2 months, and so it's definitely nice to have $15 off when I choose to get a ride. There was a $300 Equinox credit. Equinox gyms, there's not that many. I didn't even know about it until I applied for this card. It's basically of no use to me since I cannot get an Equinox subscription. The closest gym is probably hundreds of miles away, so it's not even useful for me at all. We'll just take that out. $300 SoulCycle credit, that's of really no use to me. I don't even really know what that is. So we'll move on to the next one, which is airport lounges. This is where a huge amount of the money and value is going to come for this card, at least for me and my wife, that we are traveling all the time and we are at airports pretty frequently. We are spending a lot of money in airports, just eating lunch, eating dinner, maybe even multiple meals. And we are just extremely uncomfortable sitting on those hard chairs. Maybe there's not even any seating available, but if we can go to an airport lounge when we're in there, it is so nice. We get free food. We are going to have a spot to sit. We can work. They have great Wi-Fi in there because the Wi-Fi is often pretty bad in most airports, especially internationally. It's just so hard to get work done when you're just trying to film all these YouTube videos, edit them, and get them posted. It's just so much work we have to do if we have a long layover, and we wish we could get it done, and now we can, now that we are in a lounge with the credit card. This gives us access to the Centurion lounges, Lufthansa, Delta. There's Priority Pass, which gets you into over 1,400 lounges worldwide. Of course, this is definitely a luxury card, I guess. Being in an airport lounge is a luxury item that you can have and purchase for quite a bit of money, or have a credit card that gets you in for free. There's also a $189 clear credit. This is going to be helpful because it'll get us through security significantly faster, and we get to go to the lounge even sooner so that we can start working. If you do want to sign up for this card, of course, I talked a lot about the sign up bonus and trying to get the biggest one possible. The current public offer is 80,000 points, but I just checked my referral link and you could get 100,000 points for signing up. So that's definitely better than the public offer. But of course, if you want to wait for an even bigger one, maybe get a targeted offer like I did, that is something that you should wait for if you are valuing the sign up bonus pretty high, because you can only get this once in your lifetime. I love making videos about credit cards, and so more of that will be coming on this channel. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.